So a couple hours ago, I bought my dog a new toy. I didn't think that hours later he'd still be squeaking it, but here we are. Welcome to a new video. Hey, shut up. I'm kidding, I love you. Who's laughing now? It's probably gonna be you. Oh, here he comes. Get away. He's mine now, okay? You stay back. You gonna be disrespectful during my video? I don't think so. Ooh. I feel like something I've heard and seen a lot in the book community is the term basic booktuber. Like, I just feel like I always see people using the word basic to put other people down or whatever the frick. I just feel like instead of running from being a basic booktuber, and instead of using it as something to put others down or make somebody feel like their content isn't great, I just want to go on my Instagram, ask everybody, hey, what is something that makes somebody a basic booktuber, and then go through the list, compare myself to the list, and decide if I'm basic or not, okay? So for this video, I'm just gonna try to figure out if I'm basic or not. So I went onto Instagram and I posted this really pretty picture of myself and I said, what are some booktube/booktuber cliches? I'm just gonna go down the list of some of your responses and I'm just gonna see. Am I basic or am I not? This might be stupid, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But like by the end of this video, hopefully I'll have the confirmation to just say like, I am basic and here's why. So let's freaking do it, y'all, I'm ready. The first one is one that hit me a little bit too close to home because yikes, you know what I'm saying? And it says, having multiple white bookshelves from IKEA with Christmas lights. So if you don't know, my bookshelf looks like this. I want to defend myself, mostly because I feel very attacked. What color shelves am I supposed to have? You know what I'm saying? I do have Christmas lights on my bookshelf, but the only reason that I actually have my lights on there is because my favorite thing to do, when night comes, I can just turn off my actual lights, turn on my Christmas lights, and then it creates this like dim atmosphere, and it like sets the mood, like, not like the mood, maybe the mood, I don't know, live your life, but it's just nice. That's the only reason I have lights in there. Maybe it makes me basic, or maybe it just makes me a human being, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm giving this book the very low rating of 3 stars. Has anybody ever said that? Maybe, I don't know. That's a weird thing because I see a 3-star review as like a positive review. Like I remember I gave whatever that book was called, what was it called? A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahira Mafi. I remember I gave that book a 3 stars and I was like, yeah, I had a couple issues, it wasn't my favorite, so it's like a 3 stars. And then I just remember I got a bunch of comments on Goodreads and people were like, yes, drag it! Like, ooh, this must suck so bad. And I was like, but like I wasn't actually feeling like dragging, you know what I mean? Writing a book? Okay, I got some tea to spill about this. I've never understood why everybody always says like, I don't know why all these booktubers are writing books, you know, like it's become like a thing where it's like people are just writing books to get published. Well, yeah. The thing that I can compare it to, and maybe this isn't the perfect example, but this is something that I was thinking about a while ago. How come when Bradley Cooper, who is an actor, how come when he was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my directorial debut with A Star Is Born, how come nobody was like, but he's an actor? Why was nobody like that? Oh, I think I know why. Because it doesn't freaking matter, that's why. How come when Lady Gaga, who is a singer, love her, she's great, very iconic, a legend. How come when she was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a season of American Horror Story. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be in A Star Is Born with Bradley Cooper. How come I didn't see anybody on Twitter being like, but she's a singer! So I have written a book, so I guess that does mean I'm basic in that way. So far this isn't looking so hot for me. Telling other people to stay away from books because they're too problematic. My favorite word. Ooh, put that on my gravestone, I don't know. You know what, I just gotta say, I still get comments on this stupid video that I made a couple years ago where I was like, don't read Carve the Mark, it's problematic. And then when people would be like, why? I would just be like, problematic. I used to say that all the time. I would just like, I've just heard it's extremely problematic and I just want to stay away from that. I guess I have told people to stay away from books because they're too problematic. Because, I mean, I just don't think that thinking about punching somebody you're in love with is very cute, but You know, it's fine. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but that everybody likes the Mortal Instruments / Shadowhunter Chronicles. Okay, I just got, what is going on? I thought that there would be a bunch of these where I was like, oh, that is so not me. Like, I'm not basic at all, but like somehow, apparently, I'm really basic. I am basic because I like Cassandra Clare and I'm not gonna fight that. Holding a stack of books for the thumbnail. Okay, what do y'all expect us to do then? What the frick? I don't know if anybody's realized this, but something that I've started doing for like the last year is I don't like pose for thumbnails anymore. A lot of times I'll just go with like a funny still from the video or like just something that I think encompasses the idea of the video the best. Like I don't really edit stuff together. I just think it's like very nice to have like a candid from the video. Just I don't know, I just like the vibe of that a lot. This person says screaming in videos. I don't know if I scream anymore, but then again, I literally just was like screaming about Bradley Cooper, so I don't know. But and if you're like new and you're like, just watch a video of mine from like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Probably 2 years ago is your best bet. Because I legitimately thought that like if you're screaming, it's a good video. Like I'm not even kidding, I thought like when you're loud and excited, people like that. But like, maybe it's just because I got older and I was just like, I'm so tired. Happy all the freaking time. What? I just feel like if somebody actually made a video where they're like, hey guys, so my cat just got hit by a car, I hauled 18 books this month, so let's get right into it. Just imagine all the comments being like, what the frick? Like, why did you even make this video? Instagram questions feature. What the frick? I mean, you got me. How come there have been no things on here that I've been like, I don't do that? Like, what? What? Maybe I just am basic. I thought that I wasn't, but I guess I am. Wrap-ups, TBRs, and book hauls. I used to make TBRs back in like 2014, 2015. I would go to make like a wrap-up and a TBR, but then I didn't read anything for the month, so I'd be like, haha, I didn't read anything, here's my TBR. And then I wouldn't read the TBR, so it's like, why are you making this? And then after like a year or two of doing that, I was like, why am I doing this? And then I stopped. And I don't do book hauls anymore. I'm not basic because I don't make book hauls? I don't know. Recording in front of a bookshelf. I don't know if you noticed, but right now I am sitting in a seat in my living room. I love this seat so much and I don't know why. Like it's just a nice comfy seat. There's tons of different ways to sit on here because like you can sit like this or you can like sit like this or you can like lean back like this. Sometimes I even like will turn myself all the way around like this because I don't know why. It's a nice like versatile seat, okay? Jeez. Haters. But let's continue to more basic. Asking their fans to come up with content for them on Insta. Goodbye, y'all. It's the end for me. Nobody's safe, not even me. Buying millions of books they're never gonna read. Does anybody buy millions of books? Because that would be a book haul. I can already see the terribly photoshopped thumbnail of that video. Like, it's just them sitting there, and then it's like them cut out, and then like they're outlined in white, and then like behind them there's just stacks of books, and you're like, I hauled 1 million books, not clickbait. And they're like, and then like, moving on. Having a 3-minute irrelevant intro nobody cares about. Shaking my head. Okay, but what? I don't know if any of you have noticed, I don't even intro my videos anymore. I don't know why, but like I used to start every video and I'd be like, hey guys, my name is Caleb. And like I don't know why I said my name in every video. Actually, I do know why, and it was because I remember like there are tons of people and like a lot of people in the book community, like their name is a part of their username, like Jesse the Reader or like Read with Cindy or whatever. And I remember I first started to make videos and I was like, literally none of these people know my name. There was a lot of people being like, hey kid, like I was like, I don't like that. So I started introducing myself in every video that I made. And then I just got to a point where I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I don't intro my videos. I barely even start my videos saying hi. I just kind of get into it I guess I'm basic for that. Pretending to be awkward and nerdy and relatable, and they're actually hot and successful. I wish that I could say that that was true about me. What? Ooh, you know what? I wish that I could be like, this whole time when I'm like saying in videos that like, I can't look good in pictures or whatever, I wish that I was joking. Like, I wish I was hot and successful. I think the reason why I'm not good at being a model is because I cannot do a serious face to save my life. Like, if someone broke into my house and they're like, we're gonna take an Instagram picture of you, and you have to like be all cool and angsty in it, and if you look ugly, we're gonna kill you. And I will literally die because I can't. I don't know why, but I can't. There's this picture that I found in my house. And you know how like at like different theme parks or whatever the frick, they have like those little booths where you like go in and like you can put on like old-timey clothes and like you pose or whatever. Well, my family did one of those, and I remember the photographer being like, be serious, like, you're about to rob a bank or something, like, be serious. And I remember I thought I was pulling off the most serious face ever, but this is what I look like. I've never been able to do it. I have never been able to successfully pull off a serious face. I literally can't. I just start laughing, being attractive and a model. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram, but like, that ain't it. I like to pretend, but you can only try to be somebody else for so long before it starts to fade away. Saying they're excited for a book but never read it. I don't really do this, mostly because I don't buy books, but like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think, you know, like I'm excited for King of Scars, but at the same time it's like, I can't read it because I still have to finish Crooked Kingdom. I ain't never gonna finish it, but I guess that's not true, so. Rainbow shelves. Listen, I'm just gonna say it, okay? In several videos, and like even on Twitter, I've seen people be like, I don't know why people do rainbow shelves. It does not look good, but like, I'm just gonna say it, y'all. Like, there are literally like so many problems in the world to focus on. Becky's rainbow shelf does not matter. I'm just gonna say it does not freaking matter. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I think that rainbow shelves look really cool, and if you think they look really cool, I'm so happy for you. Whenever I see them in videos, they always look very aesthetically pleasing, and I don't know why so many people have a problem with it. Moving on. Special editions of Cassandra Clare books. I will say that I do have all of them. I just remember in my bookshelf tour that I posted last week, link in the description. I'm kidding. Please don't. It's not gonna be linked. But I remember I said like, oh, I paid a lot of money for these. I kind of regret it. But then everybody in the comments kept telling me that they're worth like hundreds of dollars now. And y'all said I was stupid. Colleen Hoover. Okay, that definitely ain't me. Oof. Having a perfect Bookstagram theme. Okay, well that ain't me because I don't know if you've seen my Bookstagram, but it's not very cohesive. Not really at all. Unless you call like trolling mixed with like trying to be artsy, then I guess that's cohesive to some extent, but I doubt it. You slipped up and said something slightly controversial. Cancelled. Is that Booktube or is that just everybody on Twitter? Little cutesy music in the background. I don't know what it is, but like I can edit a video all the way through and I'm like, this is complete trash, this sucks, I'm gonna have to make something else. And then I add background music and suddenly it's cohesive. When they try to be quirky by not liking a super popular book for no reason. Okay, but like, me in 2017. I think we're starting to get a little bit off topic here. On my Instagram Q&A, somebody says, are you single? What? Reading consumes all your time, so you have basically no social life. I mean, if there's anything in this whole video that is the farthest from the truth, it's probably this one. I don't read, ever. I guess that I just came to the conclusion that I am basic. So yeah, that's it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post videos on Tuesday. Subscribe! Because I was jokingly saying unsubscribe, but then a bunch of people actually did unsubscribe, so we gotta rebrand. Subscribe!